Today I'm excited to make this special self-care video for you, our healthcare heroes. My name is Junia, my background's in holistic wellness, and I'm excited to share the next few minutes of DIY self-care with you. Because the last few years have really asked all of you to step up to plate and be on, to give exceptional care and service 24/7 to other people. So today, we're gonna take it back a little bit. We're gonna bring it back to ourselves. We're gonna refill those depleted stores of energy so we can feel just a little bit more ourselves again in our center, to feel a little bit more rested and hopefully a little bit more rejuvenated. How does that sound? So in a moment, you can stand or sit, whatever's most comfortable for you. I'm gonna lead us through a couple of exercises. We're gonna do some self-care, acupressure, some stretches, and some energizers. And then we're gonna finish with a nice, soothing, loving kindness, mindful meditation. So we're gonna start first with something called the 4 thumps. So what you're gonna do is in a moment, you're gonna be tapping these 4 self-acupressure locations. You're gonna tap right on your cheekbones. These are your stomach acupressure points. Right underneath your collarbone, this is your kidney points. Right in the center, this is to stimulate your thymus. And then right on the sides of your rib cage, these are your spleen points. So we're just gonna thump them together, okay? Ready? And breathe as you thump. So inhale in the nose, and exhale out the mouth. In the nose, and exhale out the mouth. And this stomach energy point really helps to pulse your energy down, down, down. So it goes down your feet, grounding you. The next one we're gonna find right under our collarbones, and you're gonna thump right there as well. So you're gonna inhale and exhale. And what these kidney energy points do is they help boost your energy moving forward. It gives you momentum. Can I tell you a little secret? I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee at all. Whenever I feel a little slump down, a little lag in my energy, I really energize and thump these kidney energy points. These are master points. And shake out your hands a little bit. Then we're gonna thump right on the breastbone. So these are your thymus stimulating points. So this really helps boost your immune system. So thumping the thymus. I want you to notice if you already start to feel a little difference, doing some self-percussion, on your body. Do you feel maybe a little bit more awake? Maybe you feel a little silly thumping on your body, and that's okay too. It's okay to be a little silly sometimes. Then we're gonna find the sides of our rib cage. You're gonna thump the sides of your rib cage. Remember to breathe. These are your spleen energy points. This is really good for metabolism. I used to run a medical weight management group for Kaiser, and I would have them do some of these energizers. And when it got to spleen, some people got really nauseous because it's been a while since they had that metabolism going strong. And just rest your hands for a moment. Just kind of notice a little bit how if you feel a little nuance, a little subtle change. If so, those 4 thumps are really good for you. So the next thing we're gonna do is called the crown pull. When we tend to get really stressed through the day, your scalp muscles actually tightened. So we want to open that up so even your brain can breathe again. So there can be, cerebral spinal fluid circulation, oxygen flow better. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna place your hands right on your forehead, inhale. And when you exhale, you're just gonna gently pull across the forehead. And we're gonna go along the scalp. You're gonna find your fingers on your scalp, push in on the inhale, and exhale just a few inches apart, opening up. Moving back. Moving back. I'm gonna move to the back so you can see. all the way to the back of the neck, all the way to the shoulders, really stretching. And if that felt really good for you, you can do it again. You could do that a couple of times. The next one is going to help with relieving neck stress and shoulder stress. So what I'm going to have you do is we're going to do a pre-assessment, right? You're going to find out how you're feeling before we do it and then how you feel after. So without moving your shoulders, just your head, I want you to look in one direction and see how far you can look with your eyes furthest glance. So for me, I can see the edge of that tree. I'm going to come back to center. I'm going to go to the other side. Sort of see some water over there. I'm going to come back to center. Then I'm going to rub my hands. Make it nice and toasty. And then you're going to start to pull your ears. So you're going to pinch, pull, and roll from the top of your ears down to your earlobes. And remember to breathe. For some reason, we like to hold our breaths when we're doing this one. So giving your ears some nice TLC. You know, your ears represent a hologram of your entire body in reflexology. So you're really giving your body a full body massage just by massaging your ears. And it's for free. Nice and pink means circulation, so you did good. Then you're gonna take out your little pinchers and you're just gonna gently pinch. I call these butterfly kisses. Gently pinch all along your throat, all along your neck. This is called the spindle cell mechanism. So it really sends a sort of reset button to your brain, like, oh, too tight here, let's loosen up a little bit. So resets, refreshes the browser, so to speak. Gentle pinches all along the throat and the neck. Now we're going to do a reassessment to check in with our range of motion. So without moving your shoulders, just your head, look again to the left and right. So for example, wow, look at that. I could see another tree now. It's beyond the first tree. I'm going to come back to center and we're going to look to the other side. Yeah, I can see a picnic table. Come back to center. If that really opened things up for you, this ear pull is really good for you. You can put that in your back pocket. All right, the next one is going to be sort of a full body stretch, okay? So I'm going to step back a little bit and show you how that's going to be like. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach up to the sky, one hand up and one hand down. So you really want to have these opposing stretches. One hand's going down like you're going to touch the floor. One hand's going up like you're going to touch the sky. And then you're going to come back to center and we'll do it to the other side. This is called, you're going to love the name, connecting heaven and earth. Or connecting the skies and the ground. Really makes space in the body. This move originates from medical Qigong. Really good for joint health. And come back to center. So after you come back to center, notice how good and expansive your body feels because we tend to be really constricted throughout the day. So doing these opposing stretches really opens up the body and feels really good. You can find a mop or a broomstick. What I have with me here today is a Swiffer. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna show you my side profile, is you're gonna place it onto the flat surface, or if you have that couch or chair or table, even better. You're gonna place your hands on top. I'm a few steps away from my equipment, and I'm just gonna slowly begin to sort of bow down. And what I want you to pay attention to is I want you to keep the legs straight, the back as flat as possible. And if you want to, you can even suck in the belly so the belly button goes as close to the spine as you can make it. And really lean your hips back into it. You want to be here for about 15 to 30 seconds, and you'll really feel a nice gentle stretch. If you feel up for it, you can find different angles. You can go different angles. Remember just to keep your back straight as much as possible. This is sort of a modified downward dog from yoga. So now you can either do this sitting, standing even, or lying down, whatever feels the best to you. We're gonna do a nice, soothing, loving kindness, mindful meditation. So you can have your palms down, you can have your palms up, you can have it anywhere that feels right to you. You can even put it on your heart or one on your belly. I'm gonna put it here today because that feels really good for me right now. And what I want you to do is I want you to take a nice deep breath, and you can gently soften your gaze, and if it feels good, you can completely close your eyes for a few moments. And just take a couple of nice, deep, beautiful breaths. I'm gonna lead us through a couple of loving kindness affirmations. Just quietly let that flow through you. Let that gently flow through you. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be well. May I be well. Take a nice deep breath and notice how good that feels. We got two more. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. Give yourself full permission to. May I be happy. May I be happy. Take a nice deep breath here. When it feels good, you can gently open your eyes. Just notice how good that feels. Perhaps you feel a little bit more relaxed. Some people after this loving kindness meditation, they feel quite emotional, or some people feel very nourished in their center. They feel lighter. Whatever you feel is just right. There's no wrong way to feel about this. We're just tuning into loving kindness. What I recommend is if you have a little bit more time, do an expanded version of this loving kindness meditation. So you did your may I's, you filled yourself up. I recommend then thinking of a couple of loved ones, and then you do the may yous. May you be filled with loving kindness. And then after that, expand it out to may we, may all of us. So you can think of even the people you don't quite get along with. Some people you get some friction with, that's okay too. Or maybe some people you saw in the news, you don't even really know them. You want to wish them loving kindness as well. So you would do that, may we be filled with loving kindness. So may I, may you, may we, right? I hope you enjoyed that a little bit. Kind of check in. Do you feel a little different from before we started today versus now? I hope so. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel more, in the present, more grounded, more calm and relaxed. Thank you for sharing this few minutes with me. I hope to see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.